So this sleepy old turtle's gonna wake up a little abruptly and enjoy his retirement by making a very lucrative purchase, a submarine. Which unfortunately means he now has to work for a living by terrorizing an ecosystem of jellyfish. We swim over to this one, blast it with a bubble, and then it gets put in a bubble, even though you didn't see that. They get in a bubble like that, and then we collect them. And then when we collect enough of them, which for now is 4, and we run out of air, we go back to our little island, sell them in the shop, and then when we sell them, we get some shells out of it. 4 jellyfish is worth 20. So we go back to our computer where financial mistakes are made, and then we get some upgrades, like having more inventory slots, and also more bubble damage probably. So now we can go back and collect even more jellyfish. And we don't have a lot of bubble ammunition, so we should be careful with it. But why are these jellyfish always on the very edge of things? We get 2 more there. We should be able to hold 1 more. Oh, we ran out of ammo. That's fine, we were about to run out of air anyway. But the slots only hold 4 jellyfish at a time, so we gotta wait for 1 to sell, and then we can collect this one, or sell it. So while that's going, we should probably see what else is over here. This place is a wreck. There's just garbage everywhere, and are those old shells? I sure hope not. Can we at least afford to repair our hammock? This is in a very sad state. Our poor old turtle doesn't have time to deal with all this, although you wouldn't believe he was old looking at the cover art for this game. But at least we have 25 shells now, and with 20 we can unlock the plasma gun. So the plasma gun does a bit of zappies, and that's how we collect the garbage. Very good. But we should also make sure that we're actually collecting jellyfish, because those are our main source of money. The garbage gives us little gears. Now we're about to run out of oxygen, so let's go back. We really need to upgrade that, but there should be some upgrades we can get with the gears, such as jellyfish being worth more. I think yes, which we probably should have unlocked before selling things, but we can get 23 shells out of 4 jellyfish now, which is already better. And here we can get more oxygen. I guess we consume less, but then we can increase the maximum, which also connects to an upgrade for the plasma tank. Interesting. I think definitely more bubble damage is gonna be good, so we're doing 20% more damage with bubbles. So it seems like we're still using 6 shots. Actually, no, we're only using 5. That's much better. And we might be full on jellyfish, not quite. There's another inventory slot. I thought it was just gonna be 2 more things, but now we're full, and we're about to drown. I know he's old, but he's still a sea turtle. You'd think his lungs would be better underwater. Let's see, should we, yeah, let's upgrade the prices again as we're selling. And all of a sudden that sun got very bright. Not sure what that was about. Don't go into the light yet, turtle. There's a lot more upgrades to get, but we have 62 more shells from that. That is amazing. That is building up very quick, and there's more upgrades we can get for prices, which is good because to increase our inventory slots again, we need 1,000 shells. But we can increase the store slots if we get 20 gears, so we should probably do that. Oh, there's the thing. You lose less jellyfish and resources upon asphyxiating. Well, why don't we just increase our maximum oxygen and avoid that altogether, and then maybe just do more bubble damage? Sure, we can max that out, and then we can get 3 more levels in this, which we're halfway to a prestige. But let's collect some garbage for now so we can increase the amount of store slots there are. So now we have enough there. Hopefully we have enough time to get some jellyfish, and now the jellyfish go down in 4 shots. Very good. Would be nice if our bubble gun had more maximum ammunition in the magazine. So first let's unlock that second slot in the store, which unlocks a lot more things. Collect shells from the chest quicker. Is that really necessary? Increases the sell speed. I don't mind that. Oh, there we go. Increases the bubble tank by 3. We can get that once. So now with 2 store slots, we can deposit all the jellyfish. And I think we can just go on down while that's selling. And is there anything more down here? We can definitely hang around the bottom because that's where the jellyfish come from. And we get to the maximum amount of jellyfish with still 1/3 of our oxygen tank to go. So we can collect a lot more trash this way. Would be nice if it did more damage, however. Can we find another one with the oxygen we have? Probably not. And sure enough, we're ready to deposit jellyfish in the store again, getting 64 shells off of 1 load, resulting in 72 total jellyfish. I guess because some were actively being sold while we were collecting. That sounds good. Maybe we should get the sell speed increase. We can definitely do more damage with the plasma tank, however. Plasma chain number increase. I do like the sound of that. Let's put a few more upgrades into the sell cell cost a jellyfish. Probably should have done that earlier, but let's also increase our oxygen to the maximum of that so we can do the next one, which is worth 50 shells. Well, for now we can do more damage because that plasma gun has a long time to charge. I would also like to upgrade the charge speed of that, but we do have more shells that we can use, although I am curious if there's upgrades beyond this one. And sure enough there is. Increases movement speed, that would be good. But let's go with more plasma damage. And it's a little weird trying to time the shots here because the bubble gun shoots in bursts of 3, but we're still able to fill up all the jellyfish that we can. And I think we might have to focus on scrap for a little bit because whatever that upgrade was for chaining, I think it needed a lot of that. Or it needed some other things. I kind of forget what it needed. Either way, we could use more of everything. Although it would be nice if the garbage spawned a little quicker. It doesn't seem like there's a lot here, so I guess I'll have to go back especially early and easily get to over 100 shells now. Okay, so it's 300 shells that the plasma chain needed, so we might as well max out this if we can, which we can now. And we're gonna need some more spawn rate for the scrap, and this is scrap blocks drop more scrap, sure. And we can increase the jellyfish spawn rate too. We don't really have an issue with that. Increase the bubble gun's ammo clip by 1. They're mags, but now we have enough to prestige. Level 2? We didn't even have to reset, but sure, we can do another upgrade there with those. And since we can get a lot of shells out of this, we only need a few more expeditions before we can afford the upgrade. Ooh, but now we can go 200 meters deep, which has different types of jellyfish and different types of scrap. Hopefully they're worth more, and hopefully not as resilient. I'm guessing the bigger things, yeah, they have a lot more to chew through, but we can still get quite a bit of scrap off of them. Oh, that one wasn't quite broken yet. There we go. And there's one of the new jellyfish. No, they're going away. I'm gonna get you. You have a lot more to go through, but we can still get you. Oh dear, but we swam too far away. We might not make it back. Oh no. At least we bubbled. And sadly, we only kept one of those. Oh, there's a house down here. That's a little surprising. Let's go for this again. I want to see how much that guy's worth. Do we go through oxygen quicker down here? That might be the problem. So let's just collect a few more of those blue jellies. Are they blue? They look blue. Dabba-dee-do. Oh, who's this? Hi there. Oh, you're not happy? These were not here before. So we are starting to get some people back to the island, it looks like. But they're not very happy. Let's go ahead and sell things. So the pink jellyfish sells for 15. And then the blue ones do take longer to sell. But they, whoa, hold on. They sold for like 75 there. Yeah, that is amazing. We'll be able to get that chain upgrade in no time. Maybe off of just these jellies. Yeah, we don't even need to do another expedition. We're collecting 300 shells just off of this haul. That is amazing. Give me that chain upgrade and get all the goodies. Oh, and we can increase it again with 3,500 shells. Well, if we're getting blue jellies like that, we are definitely gonna get there. Sadly, we can't do, okay, to do more damage, we need 250 gears. Or chance of creating an extra bubble. Interesting. We can consume less oxygen as well. Let's do that because we can, okay, that next one's 1,000. And we're probably gonna need the increased cell speed now because those blue ones take a while. So they sell 180% faster now. It almost feels like a waste to stick with these pink ones, but they're also a lot more prevalent still. Ooh, but there's a lot of blue jellies down here. Gotta get them before they get away. And now our bubble gun is empty, so let's use the chain now and break down 2 bits of scrap. Oh dear, we're not gonna make it. But we still got 3 blue ones, and that's a lot faster now. Oh my goodness. And there's another new turtle. Hold on, let me just collect all these shells here. I'll be right with you. Hey, how you doing? Where are you going? I'm trying to talk to you. Hey, how's it going? Hey, he's happy. Good. Is there anything new over here? There's some more house frames and some trees growing out of... Oh, are those like soil bags? That might be what they are. Okay, definitely need an increase of oxygen. And I think sticking with the scrap piles that are closer together is going to be a lot more beneficial than trying to burn through one of the big ones. But these blue jellies take 8 bubble shots to get through. That is insanely annoying. I guess we can chain the big ones and it'd still be worth it. That's working really good. Oh, but this one didn't break yet. So how far away do they chain? I guess they have to be kind of close still. Well, that's fine, we're still making it, but let's make it back before we expire this time. selling 5 of these blue jellies. That's gonna be really good. And we have a chef. Are these places actually getting built? I think there's only one house that's built right now, and it's not even mine. What's the deal with that? 375 more shells? This is excellent. 461 shells and 100 gears? We could get the scrap to drop more. Oh, drop 200% more scrap. I didn't realize we could afford this. Absolutely. And it can still go up from there. You know what? Sure, we're gonna need a lot of these. So now that drop rate is at 445%. That is insane. And we can max out our bubble tank's ammo. Not sure we need that, however. Might as well take it. And then a little more ammo clip increase. So that should be all well and good. There's a couple of things close together here. Too bad we only have chain for 1, but we got through all of those. And yeah, look at how much scrap we're collecting now. 300 scrap already? Kinda just wanna stick with that. At least for one run. Until we run out. So now we'll see how many jellies we can collect. I think maybe one more before we have to go back. Oh, swim, old turtle, swim. Almost there, almost there. Oh, made it. 659 scrap collected. That is insane. And it's also nice in its own way. Nice. So we can easily get the shell collection upgrade here. It's worth buying these for the sake of prestiging. And then more store slots capacity. What about our own capacity? We need 1,000 shells for that. Well, we can definitely get more things in the shop, at least. And we definitely need more for our plasma tank. And that is a lot faster shell collection. Wow. With how many shells we're bringing back, we're probably gonna need that. But what is this one? Increases the ammo clip by 3. Wouldn't be so bad. Though more damage is absolutely a must. We'll max out this node and then, increases charge speed. That's what I need. Max that out already. And we can also max out the scrap gatherer node here. So our scrap collection is at a 550% rate. That is amazingly good. And you know what? Yeah, we can buy a chance to spawn an extra bubble, which that can go up to 100%. I like that idea. So now our plasma gun is very much faster. That is so good. Though it would be nice to increase the range that we can chain at. And maybe reload speed too. But now we have 729 scrap. So we can increase the bubble damage twice here. So now it's up 130%. And we can get more chance to shoot an extra bubble at 60% right now. Oh, I didn't realize we could do that. I pressed down accidentally. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. I wonder if increasing the overall range increases the chain range too. We can buy this. I guess there's only one of that. And then more oxygen. I guess we can only buy that once. Now, is this just for the pink jellyfish? I think it might be, but if we upgrade past this... Oh, jellyfishes are worth 200% more? Oh, wow. But that's in the shallows. Oh, this is still the shallows. I guess that's a region. I thought that was gonna be like the 100-meter mark, but now the pink jellyfish go down in 3 shots, and the blue ones are 4 shots. That's much better. All right, so let's use the extra range now, and it seems like it does increase the chaining range. Oh, that is amazing. Look at all these scrap bits. I can't even swim fast enough to collect them all, because they are despawning. That is tragic. Oh, and I guess we're full now, but we have room for one more pink jelly, so can you come to the forefront? Thank you. And now we can be a little more deliberate about collecting scrap instead of just destroying everything in sight. Which, I mean, hey, we're cleaning up the ocean, so it doesn't matter, right? So we'll let all of those sell. 574 scrap. We can get this golden upgrade. Worth even more? Sure. Just buy that instantly. So we're really close to prestige level 3, and we can make the extra bubble chance 100% now. Okay, I'm not really sure what to spend gears on, so let's see how many shells we have to work with. 560. Beautiful. Now we got 626 here. Hopefully it's the animated 626. And by animated, I mean 2D. We don't talk about the other one. But now we can increase our own inventory slots. Which was the difference between that one and this one? Inventory, oh, it's the inventory slots capacity. Still yes. And absolutely need movement speed increase finally. Maybe a little more bubblegum clip size. Okay, I can already see that movement speed increase. That is very good. But the blue jellies are not feeling very accessible right now because they, for some reason, start almost at the top. But those are also the ones that sell more, so I kind of just want to stick with them. But look at how many pink jellies are here. Was that upgrade only for the pink jellies? So we have 5 of those in one slot. I see you there. Can you come forward a little further? There you are, right at the end. Oh, got him. All right, I don't think we have time to collect another full stack, but we can collect as many as we can. Can you come to the front? I guess I don't think he's going to. but we're also needing to go back right now. So at least we still got a stack and then some. I'm hoping we can get a full stack or 2 full stacks of the blue ones, and then that should be worth maybe 1,000 shells in one trip. And I will say the double bubble chance is really making these collect faster. So 12, I think, is our maximum now. Hopefully we have enough bubbles to catch them all. And I think we do, and now we're full, so it's time for scrap, which now we have over 1,000 scrap. Very good. All right, full stack of these. Let's see how you do, and hopefully empty this before that sells. Okay, maybe not, so we won't get the full picture here, but we have over 1,000 shells now, so we can max out the oxygen consumption upgrade, and I think we're just 1 upgrade away from prestige level 3. Oh, here we go, a fire rate increase worth 1,000 gears. We can afford that. Oh, really? So do we need 4 more upgrades? We can increase the bubble size here. Not really sure if that's worth it, but we can afford to max this out, and that gets prestige level 3. Beautiful. 217 now. There's 217 upgrades. We can max this out now, which has 1 more to it. There's the reload speed I was looking for. How much do we have sitting in here? 1,300. That is beautiful. And there's our maximum inventory slots, and then maybe a little more movement speed. So now we have 4 stacks of jellies that we can do. We really need that damage then. But there's 300 meters. Ooh. And a teaser at more regions that are not available in the demo. Don't worry about it, but this one looks really funky for a jellyfish.
He made me in his own image.
And the scrap chunks here are huge. That is worth so much, but there's one of those yellow ones. Let's get him really quick. There he is. And a lot more blue jellies. I don't think there's as many pink ones here, but since these still sell for a lot, we can get a full stack of these at least, or maybe 2. And the double bubble is helping with those yellow ones. Oh, there's some pink ones. Oh, wow, we are asphyxiating already. I was not expecting that. We kept some of those yellows, right? Yeah, mostly yellows. So the blue one now is worth 125. You're still selling kinda slow, but we also have more turtles walking around the island, so that's awesome. Oh, there's another house built there. Very good. And that was worth 500 shells? That is awesome. But it's not gonna be worth anything if we can't survive down there, so we definitely need bubble tank. We need an O2 tank increase. Also, maybe consuming less oxygen, that would be ideal. So now we have 1.6 thousand shells. Is there any more houses over here? Doesn't look like it, and our hammock is still a mess. Is the final upgrade fixing the hammock? That would be hilarious. But let's get some more tank increases, since my goodness, we go through it. But we do collect the yellows really fast now. I don't even think that's the same thing, but we do have to watch our oxygen consumption, and maybe not being specific to the yellow ones quite yet, because there isn't so many of them. They are nice, but I don't think we can solely focus on them with what we have available. I would like 1 full stack of yellows at the very least, which it looks like we have actually. Very nice. And we're out of bubbles, so let's collect scrap just for a little bit, but not push our luck. 1,600 scrap there. This is looking very good. How are we doing on this side of the world? Yeah, 2 full houses. How's it going?
I love you.
Aw, a little hard. And then how are you doing? Still not happy? Why? How's this guy doing? Also happy. So I take it the unhappy guy lives in one of these door frames. So that gives us 3,000 shells to work with a little extra. I think we have 4,000 total now. Yeah. There was something that cost 3,000 shells. What was it? There we go, more range. Or was it this one? Yeah, this one. More plasma chains. That seems like a worthy investment. I also just realized we have 2,000 gears almost. Increases bubble duration. That's an interesting idea. We can buy that once. And then there's more bubble speed. I don't think we need that. We could definitely go for fire rate at least. A little bit. And then more oxygen, 1 more time there. So now, where's the yellow? Oh, there's 2 yellows right there. Even better. Can't even see them anymore. Just fire blindly. Hey, we got them both. Oh, 3 yellows right there. Gotta get them, gotta get them. No, 2 of them swam away already. I think we just accidentally collected a pink. Yeah, we did. That's annoying. Oh, and we're out of bubbles. Okay, I think we need to start getting those upgrades next. And we don't even have enough time to collect a lot of scrap. Plus, the shop only has 2 slots available, but at least that one sold really quick. But we didn't even get 100 out of it. That is tragic. Another 3,000 more, and definitely need more bubbles, which is spent with gears, but at least we can max out that node. And we can increase our capacity even further, up to 9. Let's definitely get more movement speed, so that's maxed out now. and then probably more damage just so we don't have to shoot as many at the yellow ones. And then it's probably worth buying a few more upgrades somewhere, but I'm not really sure what's worth buying. We can max that out, I guess. And then the plasma tank here. So there's another one. Can we max that out? We can actually. And we can buy 2 levels for this. Might as well. So hopefully the yellow jellies are a lot easier to deal with. Oh, absolutely, yes. And I guess while we're waiting for something to get in range, we can shoot the scrap to collect that, which is very easy to do. Okay, these guys are really looking to get out of here. They're not allowed to. So hopefully we can get a full stack of yellows and then some. But there's a lot of blue ones that are also kind of tempting. But we can almost one-shot the pink ones. They're a bit of an obstacle now. But now we have, yeah, 14 yellows. This is gonna be a big payday, but the shop doesn't have a capacity increase, so we have to hold on to some until they sell. And all of those, 7,000 even. Beautiful. Although maybe another prestige upgrade can help these turtles with their haircut, because I don't know what's going on there. Who do you think you are, Edna mode? Oh, increasing chain damage. That's interesting. I think we could definitely use that in any case. And there goes all the 7,000s that we had. But we can buy 1 more damage level for the bubbles. And then losing less on asphyxiating. Yeah, might as well. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen a tech tree in one of these games where the upgrade crosses to a different point. But here, let's max out the ammo clip there. And can we max out this? Not really. Oh, but these giant scrap chunks here should be really good for the chaining. And sure enough, it is. I'm not even sure what kind of upgrades are left for spending shells versus spending scrap, but whoop, I think we just collected a blue one on accident. Well, time to collect all those. Might as well get a full stack of them, which I think the full stack is still 6 or 7. I think it's 9. So that's what that thing was. Oh, and there's another one there. All right, 2 stacks of these. Oh, there is a little underbelly section. So we don't necessarily have to go up and around. I like it. And I'm not really sure what yellow ones are gonna be left, so we can just, you know, cash out now. Still need more shop inventory slots though. What does that take? Just 1,000 gears? Easy. Now we don't have to wait for all these to sell. It'd be nice if they could, you know, stack on each other though. But I guess their capacity max is still 6. Do they have an upgrade for that? Store slots capacity. Okay, so that's 2,500 gears. I guess now's a good time to get some more cell speed increases and a few more. Sure. Hopefully that helps the, what the, I just saw that one down there. Okay, so that's a little faster on the yellows. But what was that? Put jellyfishes on the store. I'm sorry, 1,000% quicker? My goodness. Seems like a little overkill, but now I want it. We don't got time to be stocking shelves. There's jellyfish to collect and a lot of them at that. Oh my goodness, look at all these. Hold on, just gotta do a little bit of a target-rich environment sort of stuff. So we have a full stack of yellows, excellent. We might be able to get 2 full stacks of blues at this rate, and sure enough, that seems to be the case. We can almost get full yellows. 2 more yellows, come on. There's a few more here. Oh, gotta go back. Almost lost some. 33 jellyfish, wow. But now okay, we have a lot of full jellyfish spaces here. I kind of want to go back just for scrap and see just how quickly that idle hands thing is, because that seems like it's got to be insane, like needlessly so, but I still want to see it. So it seems like the chaining is doing more damage than the actual, like, plasma beam. That is very interesting. I didn't think that the chain damage would work that way. Usually it's the chain does less. So I think we have enough now. And we still have the jellyfish in our pockets. We can top up those stacks. 1 more yellow for that. And we gotta get back before we drown. Yeah, 4 full stacks of jellyfish. Granted, they're not all the same value, but that's fine. We can go here. Get the oh, it's 3,000 shells? Really? I thought it was 3,000 scrap. Fine, we'll just max out the spending thing. And I guess we could do this. Whoa, okay. Increases cell speed by 9,100%, so that's 10,000 sales speed. Oh boy. You know what? Now's a good time to deposit all of these. We're selling them as fast as we're putting them in the store. So the yellow ones still take like half a second, but that is insane. 16,000 shells right here? Oh boy. I don't know if this turtle can retire yet, but I think he can now. So now we can buy this, which is the maximum there. I would be really concerned if there was one past that. But what do we even spend things on anymore? We have so many shells here. Probably max that out. Buy one of these. Max that out, and we should have enough to max this out. And there's more things. Pickup range. Absolutely. We can max this out, so the plasma gun's attack speed is higher too. Oh boy, that is much better. Now where's the yellows? I need to shoot them. There's some yellows. I want to ideally get 4, oh, don't shoot the pink one. I want to get 4 full stacks of yellows, ideally, just so we can see what the maximum haul of jellyfish is. Being really careful not to shoot any others. But we don't always see the jellyfish that we can shoot, which is a little bit of an issue. But man, the scrap just gets eviscerated. Okay, over here a little bit. There's one more there. Can you just separate from the rest of the jellies? There we go. Ooh, don't get the pink one. Oh, I was right by the submarine there. Okay, fine. We still kept 8 of them. There's quite a few yellows here. I appreciate that. Might as well just stick the bubble gun right in their faces. Come on, you. There you are. There's a lot of scrap down here. Hold on. Just gotta do a little chain shenanigans here. All that just got melted. Okay, so now we have 2 full stacks of yellows. Working on a 3rd. I will say I'm glad we can't one-shot the pink ones quite yet, because those would be extremely annoying to work around, especially if you can't see them. But now we're on to our last stack of yellows. We might need one more expedition for this though. Oh man, I can't ignore all these giant scrap bundles that are right next to each other. It is just insane how good our scrap gun is. Is there like a 1000% thing attached to that too? That would be so broken. One more yellow. There he is. Oh yes! 4 full stacks of yellows with 1000% stock speed and the sell speed going crazy too. Oh man, how bad is this gonna be? It's so good. It's so good. The shop can't even hold them all because we haven't bought the capacity increases yet, but that is a much better rate of selling. So with 4 full stacks of yellows, we get 18,000 shells. I don't know if we'll get beyond Prestige 3 because we're starting to see a lot of upgrades that are past like the demo wall, but we can still buy so much. Where do we go next? We can max out you easily enough, and you as well. Yes, and then 1, 2, 3 on the movement speed. So we're up 85% movement speed, wow. I think we're starting to reach the end of the shell upgrades too. We can max out that one, and we can get this one, more range. We're actually close to the Prestige 4, and then that one there. So the reload speed is cut in half, and I think we have bought all of the shell cost upgrades. So now we can spend a lot of time harvesting scrap and being really good at it too. Just chaining things like crazy. And look at this movement speed too. I don't even know how much scrap we need to buy all the upgrades, but we can definitely afford them all once we're done here, I think. Provided we have enough plasma gun charge, which I'm pretty sure we do. 6,000 in one go. Let's go again, because that also refreshes these scrap chunks being right next to each other. 7,000 more. Okay, I think now we can go into the shop now with our 14,000 scrap again. So we can max out the bubble speed and bubble penetration. Interesting. Glad I didn't buy that yet. That would make it really difficult to get 4 full stacks of yellows, but there's upgrades beyond this. And we can actually max this one out. Bubble size even higher. We're just 1 upgrade away from Prestige 4. And here it is. The store capacity increased up to 9. Oh, things are happening. That's the end of the demo. Oh, that's going so good. If it's getting that crazy already, and that was just the first area, I can't imagine what the further areas are like. But like, how crazy are the bubbles now? Oh my gosh. Never mind jellyfish, we can take on like sharks with this. Is there like a Cthulhu jellyfish? Is that the final area? This is insane. Just catching everything in sight. Oh my, wow. I don't even know what to do with all this. Well, we did buy all the upgrades, so thankfully I don't need to think about it. We'll just have to see how much crazier it does get in the full game. So if you guys do want to see more of Shelldiver when the full game releases, then be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.